Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. In the last one, Maxie just pulled some crazy, wild, switch-predicting BS. I guess I'll take a lava cookie to calm me down while I explain this to you. And just went ahead and used Magnitude when all signs should have pointed to Ember. And that just straight up killed Y2E2. So that is our second very strong team member that we have lost recently. So, yeah, well, I guess now this is the time to just fight some Geodudes. And we're gonna catch a Pokemon on Jagged Pass, but I guarantee you it's not gonna be a super useful team member. As I've been complaining, it seems like it's usually my team stars that end up dying. It's like Tap is a pretty solid, dependable force, and then like whatever is right up there with him as the strongest thing on the team. I guess I just put too much faith in, and I end up losing it. So yeah, at least we can catch a Spoink, right? All right, and it's got a weirdly powerful Psy-Wave and also resistance to Ember. I guess that's a solid special defense stat. Alright, well, can you take a mud shot? Just barely. And got him. Hooray. Alright, this is the bounce Pokemon. If it stops moving, it dies. At Stanford, we have a 24-hour dance marathon. I'm gonna just look up the official name of that real quick, and that's gonna become Spoink. Yes, SUDM, Stanford University Dance Marathon. I maybe should have known that off the top of my head, but oops, I don't know how I somehow selected space there. Alright, Sudum has joined the team. Hooray. Ugh, I am just... my entire mood is set off by today's events. I say that as if like a major tragedy has occurred, which arguably it has. Also, I forgot that Spot was at low health. But yeah, yikes. And I mean, that's the whole thing about the challenge, right? Like, it wouldn't be a challenge without moments like these. It would just be a normal Pokemon playthrough, and I wouldn't really get to credit myself for doing anything extra difficult. So this is a necessity for this type of thing. It's a prerequisite to moving forward. But that just sucks. I just really underestimated the scenario I was in, I guess. I just can't believe that he went for the one move that could have done it. And it was a relatively high roll, so like, you know, I feel like if Maxie had used like Magnitude 4 or 5 and it hadn't critted, then like Y2E2 would still be kicking. But I should have sent you in, you adorable little team mascot. You would have been a much better candidate to take the hit. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And oh good, it's the Destroyer of Worlds coming to greet us in one of our darkest hours. Luckily, all he gets in is a simple tackle before being downed to a bane that we inflicted. Alright, well, that kind of death is just the kind of motivation that I need for a ridiculous training montage. So even though level-wise, Spot and Tap are actually like right on the verge of where I want them to be to fight Flannery, I think we're just gonna have to make up for the new numbers disadvantage by training to some ridiculous level, and I'll be sure to include a montage of that just to set the mood a little bit for the series. But I think unless I give up because it takes too long, the turbo mode is making me think I'll be able to do this. I'll train everyone to level 33, which is when Spot will be a Camerupt. So that should be a good time. Then we can utterly crush Flannery, and like another one of those, maybe I'll make Tap a Marshtomp or a Swampert, and then we'll be ready to take down Norman Daniels himself. Sorry, that was a really obscure reference. My dad, the gym leader after Flannery, is named Norman. and I just decided to liken him to an ethicist for some reason, I guess. An ethicist that I only know of, like, because of class, because I skimmed one of his papers last quarter. But that's the kind of highbrow humor that I'm sure you guys came here for. But yeah, oh my god, Magnemite. On the topic of school, I did have my first, like, vaguely academic thing today. Just a quick, like, video chat with one of my professors who was, like, very clearly an extrovert who's worried about online learning. So it was me and this other student, and she just... It was a very, like, regular kind of, like, intro to the course that I feel like we could have had during the first day of classes, but it was nice to meet her, I guess. No, it was genuinely nice to meet her. But, yeah, it was a little reminder that this too will end someday. This too will pass. Or at least it's going to become a different version of itself, where rather than sitting at home all day doing nothing, I'm sitting at home all day doing school. Which is, like, legitimately an improvement. I feel like you gotta be pretty nerdy to openly yay about something like that. Okay, alright, Talo, I'm just not in the mood for your critical hit BS. If Oval had died there too, that would have been completely on my arrogance. Alright. Onwards we go. And we'll talk to that hiker after we hit up the Pokemon Setter. Setter, did I just say? I think I did. And we're gonna go ahead and move Pokemon. Look how many backups we have. There's people clamoring to take Y2E2's place. Ugh. These get more tragic as they go. Do you understand that? That is a parade of tragedy right there. Oh my god, I want to say never again. I really do. So we are going to look among our party and see who is fit to join us. Who's not type redundant, because we've already got 2 poison types and 2 ground types, so we don't need another water or fire. And I guess that means it's going to be Sudum or Half Moon, neither of which I am particularly psyched about. Or honestly, we could just have a party of 4 for a while. Like, I don't know. Sudum could be alright. It was like pretty bulky seeming in the battle I had with it. But yeah, that's alright. None of these are really calling out to me, so I think I'm gonna focus on having like a really strong few. But first I'm gonna go to a bathhouse with these old people, where there's an ice heal somewhere for some reason. That's a fun little Easter egg. But yeah, I guess we're also gonna see what all these people have to say. Okay. And I mean, this one's gonna give me a why not egg, which I guess I'll take. Or no, is it you? Yeah. Okay, so I'll go ahead and why not? I'll do it. I don't intend on using it, but since I've got the space in my party and I forgot to heal, I guess that's gonna be what's happening. So yeah, here's where my party's at. Oval and Maya are not allowed to be in the fire gym because they will get incinerated. So I guess that means that I should do the training montage now? So yeah, the only thing left to do is fight Flannery, and I am now insecure about my Pokemon's abilities. Oh, and I need an acro bike to move around, so I guess I'll grab one of those real quick. And whoa, we're in the bike shop, how crazy. Alright. And now I have the acro bike, which thank god is actually, like, manageable to use. What? I don't even know what key is registered to select, so I'll just go through all this hubbub again. And yeah, so this is a nice bike. It controls a little bit better than the Mach bike. You can also pop wheelies on it, and you can do whatever this is. So that's that's why the acro bike is IMHO, the superior bike. And I'll just casually go back up to the site of my dog's death, my second dog's death. maybe that's the curse. Maybe Freiheit was an outlier, and any canine Pokemon is just doomed if it's with me. So yeah, we are going to grind here for a very long time. Enjoy that. If you are here for my commentary, you can probably just stop watching now. Oh, come on. I could have gotten a Machop here. Sorry, I know I got you guys psyched up for the grinding thing, but I would have loved a Machop. That would have been perfect for my team. Anyway. Alright, I have decided that this is going to be a very long haul for training. As you can tell by the fact that maybe 2 level ups have happened in that entire sequence. So I'm just going to go ahead and mess around a little bit on my bike here. Whoops. True fans will have stuck around this far, so if you... Oh, come on. Really? Can I not? There you go. So go ahead and leave a comment about the biking interlude, and all those posers are gonna know that that you're not one of them. You're better. Also, I could have sworn there were items. I feel like there should definitely have been items around here. But alright, apparently you can encounter wild Pokemon while biking. And that was just a fun little break. We're going back to work now. Alright, so by this point I think you guys probably get the idea. I'm going to keep doing more of this off camera. And by the time I see you in the next one, we're going to be ready to fight Flannery, and we are going to have a juicy, swole team. So I'll see you then.